let's start this valve body swap by taking off all the paneling underneath, and then we'll go ahead and drain the transmission, and we'll move from there. Check it out. Yep. Now this, yeah, nice. Okay. And then this can come off. Come on, baby. There you go. And this one can come off as well. I know it's super hard to see, so I brought this underneath. This panel comes off on the back side of this between the transmission pan and this bracket here. There are two 10 mils on the other side, which is pretty impossible for me to get to with the camera. But they're there. They're pretty easy. You just reach up and feel them. And we'll go ahead and zip those out. Yeah, there it is. Well, that's not a fun little plate to take off, but we got it. All right, homies. So here's what we're finna do. First thing we're finna do is we're gonna use this, our 17 mil, and we're gonna make sure, oh, that's good. We're gonna make sure that we can actually break the fill port open. So, did I break it free or? Oh, I did, thank God. I thought it stripped it. Yeah, there's no way this thing is this long. Yeah, we're just spinning away here. Not doing shit. All right, well, it looks like we're gonna have to drain it the dumb way, which is not sexy at all. There we go. All right. You're getting me now. Yeah, it's certainly messy. Especially when you're going to come out of the fill port. I'm going to have to go slowly with a straight 10. Yep. Got it. Woo! Look at that. Does it need to be that long? Look at this thing. Does it need to be that long? It literally, like, the gasket is like maybe this much, not even half of it. Zip the rest of these off and get ready for the back. It's getting scarier and scarier. Maybe not. There we go. Now that the seal is broke, just let that drip for a little bit. Try to get as much of it to shake out. Yeah, there you go. Before, yeah, there it is. That's it. Oh, shit. Well, there's one in the juice. Probably going to be two. Nope, actually saved that one. All right, here we go. How's about that, huh? Not too fucking shabby, honestly. Honestly, that wasn't too bad. Let me see if I can bring you guys in here. All right. So that's your transmission filter. We'll zip that off in a second. It's got 3 bolts, 1, 2, and 3 over here. And then we'll get to the valve body. Yeah, these are going to be 10 mils. we're just going to use the zipper here. Hold on. Shit. There we go. Told you. Yeah. All right. Now these are not able to be reused. So in the trash it goes. Now let's take some pictures of the way everything is so that we know how to put it back together. Step one. All right, homies. Well, there you go. It is fairly dirty. Don't wear your favorite shirt. And yeah, so far, just a recap of where we're at. We got all the paneling off the bottom, obviously. We've drained it. We have a new problem. The drain plug is stripped. At least the fill plug is still salvageable. Now that I know what valve body we have the no port valve body. There's the no port, there's the 2-port and the 3-port.
The what? The what? And the what?
There's part numbers for all that, but I can't remember them. There's 3 valve body types that could be in your first generation Cayenne. We have the no port option in this one, so that's great because those are super easy to get and they are widely available. Anyways, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and order the valve body now that we know which kind we have. We also have transmission fluid coming in, Toyota Type 4, which is identical to the Porsche transmission fluid. Look it up if you don't believe me. Don't spend $70 a quart on the Porsche fluid. If you do, for a $4,000 truck, you're crazy. The Type 4, I think I got it as low as like $96, $96, something like that. I got a 12-pack, 12 quarts for less than $100. And that's all you need for this. I think I read somewhere 10.2 quarts once you pull the valve body, because the valve body's full of transmission oil. If you do a regular flush, it's going to be less. Just get the 12 quarts. You can sell the rest to somebody else. Yeah, so that's it. That's where I'm at now. I got to order this stuff and get a shower. All right, so this rowdy looking thing is the rebuilt valve body. Let's take a look at it. All right, let's go ahead and pull the old one out. And then we can put the old one right next to the new one, and we can compare notes and make sure that we have exactly the same thing before we stick it back in. You can hear me filming with the iPhone because it's kind of way up in here. So we'll start by unplugging everything. Get one off there. Take this guy off here. 2 off. Now the rest have to come out through that. And this one here is a 10 mil. If I can find my zipper. Oh, there's the zipper. Alright, that's pretty loose. Yeah, so that it doesn't fall into the juice or in my face. My thumb was in the way. Sorry about that. We're going to pull this out slowly. Okay. And then we'll just remove this guy from the... Oh, there it is. Great. Yep. I gotta fish that fucker out. Yeah, this thing is still full of fucking trans fluid, so we're gonna go ahead and zip all these out and then we'll get back to you. I got a couple of them out now, so what I do is I take this really small screwdriver and I'm just gonna put it under here and relieve a little tension there, and then with this guy, slowly put a little bit of oomph on that. Ah, come on. There it is. I think I got it. There it is. Just make sure you don't fuck any of this up, because you don't have to buy a new fucking harness. You're going to end up having to wire everything, and that's going to be a super fucking pain in the ass. Because this shit is fucking tight. There it is. Nice. Perfect. All right, so slowly, I got one more, two more, and then we can pull the valve body out. The valve body, when you pull it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to leave 11, 12, 13, 14 in there. I'm going to leave 4 in, and then I'm going to pull catty corners, and then I'm going to leave 2 in, and then when I get down to 1, I'm going to have it to where I can just dump it, because it's going to piss fucking trans fluid all over the place. So I'm going to dump it towards this bucket that I have here so that I don't take a fucking bath. You know what I mean? That's the plan, at least. There we go. A whole bunch of... Yeah, there's the leaks. Here it comes. You already see the fluid coming. All right. We're gonna one-handed this thing. Hopefully it doesn't go all in my fucking face. There we go. Okay. It's gonna drip everywhere. And the goal is to get it just to drip there. This is a messy job. So like I said, if you were wondering on the torque spec, 6 foot-pounds and then 90 degrees. Put this bitch in there. Like so. This thing is not fucking light. I mean, it's not. I don't know. It's maybe like the weight of a pack of waters or something. And hopefully it doesn't fall on my fucking face. There, real arm workout, boy. Oh shit. Already fucking it up. Who the fuck? Holy shit. Motherfucking bitch. Fuck. You fucking fucker. I don't fucking get it. Fuck you. Come on, you gotta be kidding me. I can't. Fuck you. Round 6. Fight. There it is. Oh, you bitch. You motherfucker. Alright. I got it on. Alright, so now I'm just going to crisscross pattern. It's never a bad idea to crisscross pattern. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and see where we end up. Sorry about the language earlier. Just some technical jargon, you know. This one goes here. Right, like that. All right, I'll put this guy in here. Come on, baby, get in there. All right, this guy goes here. Like that. This one goes on here. Like that. This one goes on here like that. Thangs. That one there. This guy there. Este cabrón aquí. This one goes here. And this fucking dickhead piece of shit goes right here. Get in there, you fucker. Oh, come on. The last one. There we go. And wiggle it. Yeah, there we go. Got him. All right. And then this fucker goes like that. Beautiful. Yeah, that ain't gonna come off. That's good. Yeah. And then this one gets bolted to this. I have the screw. But I dropped the fucking bracket in the juice, so let me go get a magnet and find that motherfucker. The transmission filter. We're gonna get a little bit of this juice right here, and we're gonna juice up the. Get a little more from right here, and these are gonna be 7.5 foot-pounds. We're gonna go ahead and stick this guy in. Yep. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to epoxy this fill plug in place. It doesn't move. I mean, it's solid in there. It's just that the threads are stripped on the backside. Whoever put it in last put it in super tight, and I guess it jumped the threads, and it's just spinning, won't come out, won't move. So we're just going to go ahead and epoxy that and then paint it, and it'll look professional.
Obviously.
I mean, we basically pulled from the fill port, so you don't need the drain port so rather than spend 50 on a used pan or 250 on a brand new one, we're just going to go ahead and epoxy that, and it won't affect anything. So here we go. We got the drain plug JB Weldon, and or epoxy or whatever you want to call it, and then I just did a quick paint job over it. And now I'm gonna write "do not use" because we want to make sure we don't use it. What do you think, huh? Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Make sure that the gasket is on as well as it can be. Line up them holes. Get enough. Basically just the reverse order that we did the last time. Okay, so anyone attempting to do this, here's what you need to do. You need to put this one in first. No matter what you do, I mean, you can put another one in somewhere just to hold the pan, but don't tighten them down. Keep them nice and loose so that the pan can still move around, because that one, you have to bend these trans lines back just a hair to get the bolt in. And then once you get it in, it's just slow going, boy, with the 10 mil. Just slow going, just at it. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Then you can torque everything else in. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go crisscross pattern. And we need a 7.5 foot-pounds. So we'll go to 7.5 foot-pounds, which is right there. All right, there we go. And the crisscross pattern. All right, Loctite. Blue Loctite, not red. And just a bit. And then we're gonna keep going. we're going to keep going crisscross. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are loading up our Type 4, and we are going to squirt it in there. So it calls for topping off, meaning filling it up till it drips out at exactly 104 degrees Fahrenheit, if you're going by Fahrenheit. I don't know what the conversion is for centigrade, but probably like 40, 44, something like that. And first thing we're going to do is fill it up till it leaks out. That's the first thing we're going to do before we even start the truck. We're just going to fill it up till it leaks out. And then we're going to start the truck. We're going to run through the gears so that the fluid gets pushed through the gears correctly so that there is good fluid behind it. And then when it hits exactly 104, top it off. Pretty straightforward. Nothing too crazy. And we are going to fill this up. All right. There we go. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Go ahead and start the car. Start the car. Keep your foot on the brake. All right, don't do anything. Just chill out. All right, now with your foot on the brake, move the gear shift into reverse. Okay, now keep your foot on the brake and move it back to park. Foot-pounds in there. There it is. So we are now ready to test drive this beast. And you can see we have our nice do not use. Here comes the moment of truth. Well, it started just fine.
Damn! I'm sorry.
Let's go into reverse. Hey, look at that. Let's back up. Hey, the car's backing up. All right, let's drive here. too. Nice. How about that? 10.2 miles per gallon. Killing it.
No, the bleeps, sweeps, and the creeps.